Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video. Doing a little bit different this time, not streaming live on Twitch. Just thought I'd do the video recording and then upload it to Twitch. Hopefully we'll get a lot better video quality that way, and I'll be able to run it as a premiere, or basically schedule when it airs, and then if I time it right, I'll be there live to interact with the chat a lot better than I ever do when I stream completely live. So maybe that'll be a little bit better of a hosting job for me to you guys. Well, hey, the big news is the reality season has opened, so we're into a new Shield simulator is open for the season, and the first PvP event is up, Eye for an Eye, featuring 3-star Cyclops. Just getting started in that one. We will get into some PvP action in this video, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to see particular characters involved in the battles, let me know and I will do my best to get them in the match. Again, we're not quite live here, so just make your requests, and in the next video I'll take that character into the Shield simulator and get them into some fun and strategy overviews along that way. Well, let's jump into the Deadpool's Daily Quest. I usually jump in here just to start slow and let our live viewing audience catch up. It won't matter too much here, but we'll just get these nodes wiped out. It features 3-star Psylocke, and this is a really actually pretty good team usually to play with her. Falcon can increase the strength of Psylocke's special tiles. Her red hits pretty hard in the first place, and then her constant attack tile getting that strike tile damage, and then a yellow-green user being Star-Lord complements real well with yellow. You're already going to strengthen your specials. Star-Lord's yellow does an awesome job at making a whole lot of green available on the board for his team damage ability. So we should be able to take this team through the first couple of nodes and hopefully win pretty quickly. Now let me know how the balance with the sound and the music goes. A lot of times I have it way too low, so all you hear is my voice constant jabber the whole time. I'm going to try to talk less so that we can have better conversation in the chat about what's going on. Maybe that'll work. I'll probably fail at talking less. But in this team anyway, I think we're going to target Falcon first because his Red Wing ability can be pretty disastrous for our special tiles. Yellow, black, blue. Now the sound effects might sound a little bit loud to me right now. Let me know how it is for you guys. If I don't talk a lot while each sound effect is happening, that might be just fine. So we have her black ready to play already. I like to try to get red going first, but it looks like since we don't have a red match, it's going to be a while. There's one on the board, but there's a black match available on the board. Let's just take a chance with Sai Katana that our attack tile won't go into the matchable location on the board. It sure did. So since that's the case, let's make a point to separate those black tiles by this double move. Falcon's almost already out, and he certainly will be here. How did we line up an extra move in red? Let's do it. Man, okay, so the next most dangerous after Falcon, or most annoying compared to him, is probably Panther. So let's hit him with a Psychic Knife. There's no available red matches on the board, so that should mean that our unless it shows up in this spot, that would be bad. Watch it end up right there. But I like to play this when there's no available red matches so that we don't have to worry about the strike tile getting matched away immediately. Wow, what a shot. Knocked Panther out in one hit. And here's what I like about... sorry, I should have had the animations on. Like about this team, we've got a yellow match 4 lined up right here, and it's going to strengthen both of those special tiles. We've done over half of Ragnarok's health worth of damage already. We got a match 4 in green. Is there anything else we should do? I think we're all right. And just so you know, that strike tile is 441. That's super strong for a 3-star. I don't think we're going to get any of our other abilities played, so let's just go with this. And the next match, no matter what it is, does it. Let's play something good just for fun. Get the win pretty easily there. Let's run this next team right into the next node, the Big Enchilada. Earn our free Psylocke cover. Shouldn't be too much of a test, but I believe we'll make a special point to play Star-Lord's green ability. Falcon's purple is actually quite good as well in this team, or you could use Star-Lord's purple if you really need to. I like Falcon's because it's a team damage plus projectiles, and if you match yellow after that, they'll be strengthened each turn. We almost have our yellow, so let's just go for that right away. We've got something good ready to play already. The enemy team's strongest color is red, so it will change red tiles to charged green. So we want to play that when red is super ready to make matches for us. We're close right there, but I think we should wait just a little bit. On top of that, if we can get Psylocke's strike tile out before we do that in the first place, we'll probably get a lot more damage out of it overall. Not a lot of red match opportunities here. We could let Cyclops, oh here it is. We could let him play that to add red to the board for us. That might work out pretty good. We need to take a green match, but I'm very tempted to play something good right now because we could get a bunch of charged green tiles in that spot. But I think we should just match away the countdown, just to be safe. If the sound effects are too loud compared to everything else, just let me know, guys. Not seeing a lot of red. That just changes blue tiles to black. I don't think that's going to be too tragic. So we should work on blue. Get Red Wing working for us if we can. Now there's a lot less blue on the board, but just not getting any red. So I think we're just going to go ahead with Star-Lord's Bit of Both since we got way ahead on green. 2,500 damage to the team. We'll take out the entire... the first 3 enemies in one shot, and hopefully we get some cascade action out of it. Let's go. Very cool ability. If we had special tiles on the board, it would avoid them being destroyed, and it's kind of nice. It also drops them to the bottom of the column they were in, if that was the case. Not bad. Now we can get a lot of red. This is going to go well now. Here we go. We're against Psylocke. Perfect. She's the only one that can make moves against us, so let's take her out with a Psychic Knife. 3458 damage and a Strength 333 strike tile. She's not out yet. Psychotana on the guy with big health. And now... let's play something good. It changes red to charged green tiles. Probably not too much action out of it, but I bet we get this tile here. Cool. Alright. We got yellow, black, green match. Super good combo drop here. And we're already ready to play Star-Lord's green again. That's why I'm such a big fan of this guy. It would have destroyed our attack tile, but it safely drops it to the bottom of that column. One more shot of Psychotana will do it. Is there something more fun we could do? Maybe we'll just do... I was hoping we could get our purple ability ready to play. We won too quickly and couldn't even play either of our guys' purple abilities. And it's over. Nice easy win there. Psylocke cover reward. Let's run through the Behemoth Burrito. And it's a new DDQ cycle for Crash of the Titans. We're not going to play that today, but it is Professor X against 4-star Electra. So we'll cover our strategy with that a little bit, but I'm not going to play that. Other MPQ guys do a really good job covering the Crash of the Titans, and I think I'll prefer to watch them before I take it on. So in this matchup with Iceman, we're only going to play Iceman abilities if at all possible. We got to keep purple away from Widow and also Jean Grey on their team. If there's an extra move on the board, can't take it as an extra move. You want to just make it a match 3 or a match 4 because Jean Grey will stun your entire team and do damage if you make a match 5. And we lose our countdown tile there. Trying to focus on on Iceman's abilities. Purple, green, and blue. His blue is such a great stun. Hope they don't match my countdown tile away. There's a way to match it safely. Cool. This is good. We'll leave Widow over there. She's not too much of a threat now. Let's go blue-green. Then another green on the drop. We have 12 green already. That's pretty crazy. One more blue match and this thing is going to be over. So let's move over and hit Magneto with a single match. Iceman is super good, but we ran above average on this board to be fair and honest. Let's we don't need to, but we might as well. Let's see. I want to play Cold as Ice first because it adds blue to the board. If you start with Build a Snowman, it places a blue countdown tile, and that's fine for the stun. But if you play purple after that, you add blue to the board and might accidentally match away your countdown tile. So you want to play Cold as Ice first. And just that adds more blue to the board, hopefully. And with the more blue on the board, we'll do the Build a Snowman stun. One of the best stuns in the game, 4 turns for cheap. And with the more blue on the board, it adds to the team damage from Whiteout. But we're in a lucky position here for fun. The blue ability changes to Punch a Snowman when that countdown tile is on the board. Look at this. My Iceman's leveled up quite a bit, but 10,226 damage for a cost of 6. Crazy good damage. Now, of course, you have to play the 6 blue prior to that 6 blue, so it's a cost of 12 to get to the Punch of the Snowman. But hey, you get all that blue easily from his purple ability. Now let's go with Whiteout. It does team damage of 3,900, which is fine, but it's 344 damage on top of that for each blue tile that's on the board. So very often this is easily worth 7,000 team damage or more if you can get a few blues on the board prior to playing it. Easily over. And being matched up with Scarlet Witch helps a lot to build up that purple if you couldn't get it yourself. Pretty good team. Alright. Full go at the Behemoth Burrito. Now let's do an overview of Crash of the Titans. Again, I'm not going to play this today, but this is a very difficult crash depending on the level of your Professor X. and it can be very difficult even if he's champion. Here's my thoughts, and this is what I did in the last time we played the Crash. So with Professor X, he puts special tiles on the board whenever an ally fires off a power. You don't have any allies in this match, so you're not going to get special tiles on the board from Charles. But a way to get special tiles on the board is to allow Elektra to play her purple ability early on, or anyway at any point with double cross. If you don't have any specials on the board, all she does is add strike tiles on the board for you. They're very low level strike tiles, but they're important because then once they're on the board, I would go invisible with Professor X, and once you're invisible, every single match you make while invisible will increase the strength of special tiles on your special tiles on the board. That will make those strike tiles be incredibly strong, even if a couple get matched away and you just have one. It's huge. So you really want to let her get some purple once you have enough to go invisible. I would not go invisible until you know she's about to play her purple power. Okay? She will play it as soon as she gets enough AP to play. It only costs 7. So get your 7, let her get 7, and wait, and then go invisible. Because if you go too soon, your invisibility tile could get matched away too early, and you won't get any benefit out of strengthening those strike tiles. By the way, doesn't matter what colors you match for Charles. You don't have to match his own colors, but do not let her get black. Red is rough, but if she gets Shadow Step, you are in big trouble. So try to keep black away from her, and you'll be fine. Set up extra moves. If you get an extra move, you'll get the extra damage from his passive ability, and you'll win the match. But try to get those strike tiles from her on the board first, and you're going to win, I think. Alright, let's go into our tokens. And by the way, Enemy of the State's open. It's a 7-day event. Hopefully you guys are getting a good run in it so far. I should be in a top 50 position here after I finish the second half of the 2-day sub, and hopefully can hold on to that in clearance level 9 through the end of the event. We'll get into PvP as soon as we run our tokens. Let's go. 13 elites. I imagine at about a rate in 1 and 4 we'll get maybe 3 stars out of this, I hope. Could be maybe more. We ran super hot on 3 stars in the last run of tokens, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we get too many 2 stars here. So once again, let me know if the music's too low and sound effects are too high, or however that works out. It's a different setup when I record directly as opposed to streaming. And I think the sound effects might be a little too high, so let me know. There's our first gold. But look at this. So they changed it now, and it finally dawned on me during my last video. There's no claim button, and if you don't see a claim button, you know what you got? You qualified for the 3-star bonus with this forward button. Very cool. We're back to Hawkeye as our bonus for a while. Another gold. Scarlet Witch. Okay. We've got 7 heroics. We'll come back and do those at the end. We're up to 32 latest legends. I'm saving those up till Loki rotates out of latest, as you know. And we will pull 1 single classic legends token or command point draw today. And once we get up to 1200, we'll probably draw as many as it takes to get a 5-star. Ran way too good last time, so it might take a lot of pulls to get a 5-star. And then I'm probably going to save command points for quite a bit until we know more about the next 5-star character to be released in about 3 or 4 weeks from now or something like that. Special offer, the off-season store. Got 4 tokens for that. Remaining. All 2 stars, no surprise. We've got some vaults to play here. Enemy of the State, 1-shot go. Domino is in this vault. Just a 2-star, and Nebula and Jean Grey. So those would be pretty good ones to go for. 6 days, we'll have a lot of tokens to pull there throughout the rest of that event. And by the way, Professor X is the current Crash of the Titans. Cyclops will be the next in about 4.5 days. So if you haven't leveled him up yet, just so you know to start to prepare that if you can. Okay, just 7 heroics here. We've got about a 50-50 shot at a 4-star, and we only got 1 out of 32, 34 draws last time, so maybe we've got odds to hit one here. No guarantees at all. We did run way too good on 3 stars, though, comparatively. There's a gold. Alright, Elektra. We're working on her duplicate again. Not again, the first duplicate I've created for her. Last token, just a 2-star. So we'll do the one-time daily deal. Another 2-star. Okay, so I bet our heroics run pretty hot next time we get in here. We got 1 single classic to pull. I'm almost going to guarantee it's a 4-star. Running way too good on the 5 stars out of classics. If you're ready, let's try for a good one. And go. Oh man, what a hit. Ghost, one of the newer 4-star characters, and that is really pretty good run there. Okay, I'll take that. Let's go and level up our characters plus the other rewards in our queue. Then we'll get into some PvP action. So, if you're watching this, and I should be on the premiere level of the video, make sure and request any 4 stars or 5s that you want to see in action in PvP, and we'll get to it. Let's see, I got all the 1s done, the 2 stars. There's probably, let's add Captain Marvel. I think this is a good one for her. Yep, 50 saved covers for her. Can champion her and go to max level immediately when that works out. I think that's it for the 2 stars. We're setting pretty well. I don't even have Storm rostered right now just to make a spot available for that 4-star special character that I recruited last time. If you didn't know, check out my last video. It was pretty fun to play that character. Maybe we'll get him into action again for fun here. The developers haven't told me to sell him out yet. Let's go to the 3 stars, train up Elektra. Finally got her purple power, 112, building her up. Let's see, where do we put that? Maybe there. Okay, Scarlet Witch. $241. There's our Hawkeye bonus, $258. He needs about, well, at $265, he will reward a 4-star Kate Bishop Hawkeye cover. And that'll be great because she needs it to get a 5-star reward from her progress. So it'll be kind of a chain of events once we get there. Psylocke's getting toward 223 for, is it Peggy? Who's her champion level reward? Yeah, Peggy Carter coming right up. That'll be great. Sam Wilson. A couple levels on him from recent rewards there, 232. And by the way, guys, we are going to champion a 5-star character today. I meant to mention that at the beginning of the video. If you guys don't know, you might as well guess right now in the chat who you think it is going to be. If you've seen my previous videos, you might have an idea. Place your guesses now. We'll see who gets it right. Bunch of Cyclops. This is good to build him up since I don't have a max champ of him right now in his PvP. 244, not bad. Angel producing some decent rewards, close to 250 now. Bunch of Colossus in a row. Alright, up to 202, just about 13,000 health on my duplicate version of Colossus. Here's Thanos. It's 250. Great. 18,400 health on my duplicate. I do have a max champ at 266. When this guy gets to 266, I'll consider selling the other one. We'll see. He's pretty valuable to be used, mostly PvE. And I've got about a day or so to figure out how to get Black Widow rostered. And I might just have to buy a roster slot. I try to fit him in without buying a lot, but we'll see. There is our Ghost cover. Good hit on her. She hits level 280 for the legendary recruit token. Cool. Got Drax from our daily resupply. 303. 17 covers to hit up to level 320 to get a 5-star Star-Lord cover that I really do need. Totally awesome Hulk. Couple levels on him to 295. We should get another one at point level 900 in the current PvP. And I'm really thinking this guy's going to become the feeder for Banner for 5-star Banner at some point. So I want to try to rush him up toward 300 quickly as possible. I'm glad to get those that top 5 finish in clearance level 9 for those 2 covers at least. Shuri hits 309, legendary token next, almost 18,000 health. And to round out the 4 stars, Gwenpool, this is a great level on her. We barely got her up to 320 for the legendary token. Great. You know I'm a Gwenpool fan. And no 5 stars in the list, but we do have one more thing left to do. We are going to champion a 5-star right now. Do you know who it's going to be? We'll see who got it right. Iron Man Mark 46. This guy made it on a miracle run to get to 13 covers plus 1. And I've been saving up ISO to do it. I think now is the time. We got 1 saved cover. 531,000 ISO. Let's go. Up to level 450. We will promote him to the champion, and that adds the first champ level to 451. 50,230 health, so pretty good health amount on him. And I'm going to look at the spec layout. I'll probably take his red up to level 5 and yellow down to level 3. We'll see. This will be an initial layout. Might change it down the road. But he deals 8,800 damage to the target, but an extra 8,151 for every Team Iron Man ally on the team. So that makes a much bigger difference than it did when I had it at 2 covers or just 1 cover a long time ago. It didn't add much more for the Team Iron Man. But for only a cost of 9, if you brought 2 Team Iron Man allies into the fight, that's going to do just an incredible amount of damage, about 25,000 roughly, for a cost of 9. That's pretty good. Girl Friday, though, I really like these kinds of board craziness abilities, and this will be fun. For a cost of 10, Girl Friday changes the opponent's, converts 8 of the enemy team's strongest color tiles to red. And you can get red matches from that and earn red AP. And then for the remaining, after the board settles from potential matches, then all the red remaining destroys, and you might get more cascade action after that, or at least maybe set up great matches with other colors for you on your next turn, or on your turn after the power. So this is going to be hopefully a really fun ability. I don't think we could run this at power level 4 to get 7 of the enemy team's colors changed over, but I think 8 is kind of the sweet number that you want to really get the most action out of it. So we'll leave it there for now. And then House Party Protocol costs 12, so expensive powers. Sometimes I reduce them in the cover level ability, but creates 3 different 3-turn yellow countdown tiles that deal 6,632 damage apiece. So that's not too bad, really, except for, they're 3-turn countdowns that take a while to resolve. But part of that point is, if Iron Man would take 6,600 or more damage, if you already have unavoidable damage coming your way, you play this right before that, and he just negates all that damage and removes one of those countdowns. So you could be facing a giant hit from someone, And with that on the board, it'll just take a countdown away one of them and avoid that damage, and then you still have the other two to go. So that's kind of a cool ability, but I think we get a lot out of it even at cover level 3. At cover level 5, certainly each countdown does more damage, but I think we're going to be able to play this a lot less often than his other abilities, and the difference isn't worth it. So obviously he's a hero, an Avenger, and Team Iron Man, and I'll let you pause and read this if you haven't for a while. And if you need to look, everyone who is either on Team Iron Man or Team Cap, the affiliations is listed right here on the individual character page, so you can see who to team him up with. Let's go. Time for some PvP action. We'll get Iron Man into some of that. Oh, and by the way, whenever I champ a character, I really like to collect my shield rank to kind of earn some of that ISO back that we just spent a bunch of. 82,500 ISO 8 for reaching rank 158. Gladly take that back, and we're up to 197 again already. So we'll have another 5-star character to do champ up when we get back to about 575k. That'll be less than 2 weeks, probably around 10 days, or maybe even sooner than that, it depends. Great, well, let's jump into Eye for an Eye. We've got a few fights to go to get to the command point level, and then we'll probably go into the simulator for the season. I want to play Iron Man, but I think for fun, let's kind of play mirror teams here for a little bit, and we'll work him in if we can. So I only want to play one 5-star for the time being, so let's mirror this team. They've got Thanos, so instead of Thanos, we'll keep Ghost Rider. Let's bring a boosted 4-star in to help us with this. What do we want to do here? Probably we need a purple or purple-blue. That sounds like Ant-Man. Who else could we potentially get purple or blue or one or the other? Let's see if we can win with Ant-Man on this team. That might be kind of tough, but I love the guy. He doesn't do an absolute ton of damage. I'm a huge fan of his Ants, Ants, Ants yellow ability, but in this case we'll probably not play his yellow. So let's upgrade Pim Particles and go. Okay, so probably we'll work on Cyclops first, I think. And we can't let anybody get knocked out or Thanos will make us pay big time. Alright, remind me not to talk too much. But when I have Ghost Rider on the team, I really want to try to make a quick run out for green, because his repeater tiles do an awesome job at damage, of course, but more so for earning a bunch of AP back. And man, I really want to do this purple to drop the white and then a black match, but there's this setup of red and green. What's going to be better here? Maybe we'll hope that they miss that red-green combo and go for this first. Oh, we didn't even get the black because it dropped too far. Alright. No problem. They don't have any red yet, surprisingly. Cool. That worked out well. Viewer luck helping out my misplays here a little. Thinking they're gonna set me up. Yeah, that'll be good. So there's a match 4 in yellow, but check this out. This might be one of those moments where you don't want to get the match 4, and here's why. If we take this tile and move it up, we'll get a match 3 that actually drops a purple and a yellow match above it for 9 AP or better in colors that make more sense than maybe what this match 4 would get us. You guys see what I mean? Let's see if we're right. Yeah, I think that was probably the better play overall. Now we have a lot of stuff going on. Except for I just gotta get that green on this turn probably. Yeah, let's do it. Now there's very little green available matches, meaning the green are spread out so well among the board. That's when you want to play Hellride. Yeah. Except for the one on the very bottom, that's a pretty good spread on how you want those to be laid out. And what do we want to do here? Play... Might be dangerous, but let's go ahead with Pim Particles. Not bad. Let's keep that trap safe and see what we get here on the next turn. Bunch of damage plus red and black AP. The bottom tile isn't going to do much though. Okay. No problem. We've got Cyclops down quite a bit. And we can play our yellow from Cyclops to add red to the board when the time is right. It doesn't look good right now because the team-up tiles converting to red doesn't seem too productive at the moment. Ooh, she's going to steal a couple of those attacks. Got him out. And this keeps a lot of green off the board so that they can't get green, which is a very dangerous color for Ghost Rider or Thanos to have against us, right? Now I think we'll take Ghost Rider out next because then all the red will be our priority because Thanos won't be really trying to go for red very much. Shouldn't anyway. Yeah. That's pretty funny. I was about to say, if Ghost Rider and Thanos match blue, the board is pretty much going your direction. So we have enough purple to play Grow, and you only get it to change to the Grow ability with his purple or blue when you've already played the purple or blue once, and it's a 30,290 damage ability while that's on the board. That's huge. So let's see, who's done the most? Ghost Rider's done the most damage. Let's do this. This is a knockout blow just about. Let's play Damnation. Over 20,000. And look at this from Ant-Man. Play the Grow ability. It will take the trap off the board, but we got enough attacks right now. What a shot from that guy. That's something you hope to get in each match when you play him, but it doesn't happen every day. And now, let's play Optic Blast, or a Mutant Revolutionary. We should be able to get him out with a single red match here. Nice. Okay, so Thanos has 7 purple. If he gets one more, he'll be able to lock the board up a little bit on us. We could play Optic Blast, but let's play Chain Whip. It's a 1-turn stun, but while that countdown's on the board, whenever he makes a match after that, he's going to take damage just because it's on the board. And maybe we'll save Optic Blast for the final blow. It does 10,500 damage. Judgment Day's the other side of the Chain Whip, and it does 8,500. So yeah, we'll probably do This costs 10 instead of 7. We'll think about which one to play, I guess, by the time we're done. Alright. Over-explaining, Rick. Just play. You guys can tell me that. So watch the damage he gets just whenever he makes a match. We're gonna lose our countdown. Oh, that's bad. Oh well. Start over here. Ghost Rider does not make a fast team because each one of those repeater tiles takes forever. Try that again. But we're up to 8 black already. They should let you just make your matches and have those fire off during your turn. Let me go. That's gonna just about do it. Look at that, we hardly took any damage, honestly. Match took a lot longer than you'd probably want. Oh, nice team up, actually. 22,000. Alright, let's go a little quicker on the next few fights. Less coaching, more doing. So they've got Black Panther on their team. That's probably fine. We'll get some use out of his black for sure. And it's going to be nice to have that countdown tile on the board because it does damage for every damaging thing you do. If you time it right with Cyclops yellow for a bunch of red matches, that could do thousands of damage. And we don't have Black Suit Spider-Man to bring along in at a champion level anyway, like he does. So let's do this. We need a purple, a blue again. Purple green would make the most sense. The boost list doesn't have any green ability users in the 4-star land, do they? Wow, that's weird. Okay. What do we do? Probably go with Thor here. Man, just her blue for the stun. And big time red. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is probably take on Black Suit Spider-Man first, because I don't want to have to worry about green the entire match. Oops, match 4 in blue. Come on, Rick. It's okay when my Panther gets stunned, though, honestly, because he will play his passive ability when he comes out of the stun. Move or be moved is guaranteed 13,000 damage. 12,000. And he didn't take a whole lot of damage in the first place to get that way, so that's not bad. Red or black? What's more important here? Probably... Looks like I better take the only red match available. Forgot to switch back to Spidey. His green ability costs 14, so it's crazy expensive. It hits huge when it goes off, though. I think we'll get him out before he gets 14. Purple, red. All right. That actually helps me probably more than anything when he plays that at certain times. And not time to play ours yet, so let's just... He is taking a whole lot of damage, so we better speed this up with blue and red for Thor. Red. Ouch. Okay, so that's going to be Cyclops wanting to play his ability. It's a good thing we just got Power Surge ready. Stun Cyclops, and then if we can get him taken out here, then they won't have any way to spend that red AP against us. In fact, I better just play Panther's Prey on him just to make sure we can get him out if at all possible. Got him. All that extra damage from Panther's Prey guarantees it. Cool. But we're in a little bit of trouble with our own Panther, so 6 black. We need a black match. Let's play Smite. It's going to do 12,000 damage plus an additional 2,100 for each charge tile on the board. There's plenty of charge tiles. This won't be a knockout, but it's going to be close to 20,000 some. Yep. I didn't add it up, I guessed, but it's close. Or you can give me credit for doing the math in my head that fast, if you want. They're up to 12 green. That's a problem. We got to get this guy out of here before he gets 1 green match, and there's 2 ways to do it. So, let's do it this way. Maybe they'll go for a different color. Uh-oh. They assigned that damage onto Panther. Or no, good thing. It's random. They assigned it onto Cyclops. Whew, that was close. Okay. It's a match 4 in purple, but I don't think that helps us as much as getting red. They got the green. Can you believe it? Well, we have to ask for help here. Got the Ghost Rider, Psychic Flames. That should be enough to do it. Let's go for it. Damage plus strike tiles. And then take him out. Our Panther's in big trouble here, guys. So, let's see if we can make matches for Thor primarily. She's got a lot of health. Alright, good. And we're way behind on our team-up tiles that you want to try to get Spirit of Wakanda off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright, so We finally have some part of the board going our way. We've got an extra move in blue. You got to be careful when you stun Panther, though, or cause enough damage for him to self-stun. I think we're going to take pretty good advantage of this, though. We've got a big match 4 in black ready to happen. I hope that this countdown tile picks the lower black spots and not on the top. It did go up there. That's rough. Okay. Well, what can we do to get the most out of this damage? I wanted to do this white match that drops the match 4 in black, but now I don't think that's the best move. Let's go for Mutant Revolutionary. Maybe we'll get some red matches lined up in a good way. Don't forget, we've got a lot of extra damage coming from our own Panther's Prey. Ah, we lost our tile. Okay. He's down to 8,000, but now we don't have the extra Panther's Prey damage on top of everything. This is going to be close. Good job, Thor. You got through it. Kept Cyclops healthy enough for the next match. We need about 2 more bigger fights to get to command points. 59, I know this guy. He's a person that plays a time slice that we do quite a bit. So let's play Okoye. Cyclops. We'll match those 2 characters from his team. He's got Parker 5-star Spider-Man on his team. Let's see. Oh, this will be great. Let's bring Valkyrie along with Okoye. And I know we have a lot of red and yellow users on this team, but this should be fun to show that it doesn't matter. Every one of our characters is a red, yellow, and black user. That's pretty cool. So there's a huge advantage with Okoye and the way that Valkyrie's red ability works. It's individual damage for 5 strikes from her Dragon Fang Fury. Here we go with red, yellow, green. And with those individual strikes, Okoye can add her damage, her bonus damage, onto every one of those shots. So if you have enough team-up tiles, it gets to be such a big blow that it can knock out multiple enemies at once. Ouch, I wanted that match. We have our own disadvantages here. Cyclops is listed as the bounty hunter character, so he's really who we should target until we've done enough damage to him to qualify our bounty, which takes away their team's strongest color and earns it for us. They'll probably do this yellow match, which sets me up with a match 4 in red. So can I do something else while they go for it? Doesn't look like it, and I don't want them to get it, so I'm going to have to do that. We have our yellow ready to play. That'll change team-up tiles to red for Cyclops, heal for Okoye. We'll have to decide which one's better. Alright, that was lucky. Look out, a lot of red. They're up to 6. Our bounty is still assigned on Cyclops, or again anyway. $9 green. If they get one more green, their Spider-Man is going to go a little bit crazy against us. So We have 7 team up. Qualified our bounty. Don't stun, please. There's not enough web tiles. Great. Alright. We're in better shape now. Okay. So, I'd like to wait for a moment where we can play our yellow and guarantee a bunch of more red out of it. But we have 10 red. We need 1 more red AP to play Dragonfang Fury. They have their 10 green. Okay, I just noticed that. That's not good. Arachnid Agility does a lot of damage. It does additional damage for each team-up tile on the board, and Okoye is going to add to each of those individual hits. Let's do this. Let's play Full Blast from Cyclops. It's 14,000 damage, and she's going to add 7 team-ups worth of damage to it, so about another 5 grand. That better do it. 29,000. And let's play Indomitable Spirit for team-up tiles. Maybe we'll get a match out of it. Got 1. Okay. How can we get this guy out quickly? Don't want to really cheat and use another team-up, but if we take too much damage, it's going to be... Well... I was hoping to get a little bit more of a match 4 on this turn or something, so... Alright, let's just take the Arachnid Agility damage here. Let's hope it doesn't knock anybody out. Valkyrie's defensive ability is adding a bunch of strike tiles every time somebody takes enough damage. Okay, well that hurt, but it could have been a whole lot worse than that. And we've got Parker ready to go out. So let's take him out with match damage. Then we'll play Dragonfang Fury for, after this team-up matches, probably the win. Oh, extra move too. So alright, let's hit, let me think. Let's hit Okoye with this. And every time we meet that bounty, we earn a little more black AP because that's our strongest color. Alright, we've got 16 team up. This is crazy. Let's hit Okoye with Dragonfang Fury. 5 individual blows of 4490 apiece, but Okoye's got 16 team up AP, which is about 1400 damage per each. 16 times 1400 plus 4490. That's a win. Cool. Alright, that went pretty well. For a team of all the same colors, not a normal setup you want to go for. 531, we need 44 points to get our command points. And let's make sure and get 5-star Iron Man into a battle here. This might be a good one since we're against Captain America. Kind of a rivalry setup there a little bit. Alright, so he's a red, yellow, blue, black. So green, purple would be the best to bring along in a 4-star if we can. No green users like we said. Let's see if we can get anything out of Elektra. And we might play her black ability as opposed to Cyclops. We'll see. And she's at 544. That's fine. We probably won't use her red, but we'll keep it there. Might need help from team-ups in this. Let's take a look. That's a great team-up to bring along from 4-star Black Widow. And let's go. Okay, so a lot of times I want to try to target Cap first, but I think in this case Jessica is always very dangerous. She can place traps on red, blue, and black since that's her colors. There's that blue match down there. I want to get red first. I didn't look and see if these people were Team Iron Man. I know Cyclops isn't, but I don't remember if Elektra would be or not. Red, purple. Can't let Cap get a lot of blue. That's really dangerous. Trap tiles are adding up too much here, so black, purple, red. Found a trap tile. That's too bad. So what I really should probably try to do is play black from Elektra's Shadow Step, and then she could make matches without having to worry too much about the trap tiles we could be running into from Jessica Jones. But alright, we have our red ability ready to play, and let's see how much damage we get out of it. It's either just 8812 or additional 8151 on top of that. Cross your fingers for the additional damage. Oh, just the one. So Elektra is not part of Team Cap. That's yeah, not part of Team Iron Man. That's too bad. Well, let's go for blue, because blue would take red off the board and make it less danger for Jessica's traps. We're getting her worked down, but they have 6 yellow too. No red. We better get a match of yellow here. Okay. I'll play Elektra's purple once we can cast it twice. We can steal back the enemy strikes we place. Ouch, that's going to be rough with that blue. He's up to 10. So Cap's going to play his blue ability. Shoot. Black and red trap tile matches available on the board. Well, let's match away this one. Elektra's going to take just a little bit of damage. That's not bad unless they have a lot of enemy specials on the board already. We're going to need to get ahead here. Purple is pretty safe. Let's play this twice. Enemy strikes first. Steal and buff after. So now we've got 1446 in strike tiles. Okay. Nothing really scary on the board at the moment. Oh, this is their team up? Seriously. If they would have played that first, I would have stolen those strikes. Always look at your enemy's team ups that they have to play, guys. I blew that one completely. We're working Jessica down, though. If I match that green that's flashing, they will almost certainly match the black after that. I don't think I have much of a choice. Rough board, honestly. Go for red. 13 red, so a big red shot's coming my way. What do we do? Probably need Elektra to take it so that we can have Iron Man do the rest of the big damage. Yikes. Shield bash is rough. 2 trap tiles. Wow. Okay. Wow. Not good. This is not a fair first impression with Iron Man. You know what? Let's use this team up. This is a good spot to play Quake's team up damage. 9,064 damage. It's definitely going to take out Jessica. And now we finally don't have to worry about the traps. Okay. 8 red. We've got Girl Friday ready to play. What I wanted to do was see if we could play Mutant Revolutionary right before that, and I think this is a good time to do it. So let's add a bunch of red to the board. Nice. None of them got destroyed, and so here's what we're going to do. Convert yellow to red tiles. We're going to get matches of a bunch of red and then destroy all the red. This could be a pretty big deal. Cool. Alright, I think that changed things quite a bit in our favor. So for 10 red, we can do a lot more damage than we get with 9. Let's do it. It's going to break a line on the board. I think we're going to need to match every red match available on the board from now on. Until caps out in just a turn or so. We've got Full Blast ready to play, but that does a lot more damage when there's a bunch of red on the board. Black drops blue. Lives with 135 health. Seriously. Okay. Thank you for adding red back, except for getting a red match. So, not enough red on the board to play Full Blast. Let's have Cyclops take the... His red shot's going to do about 10,000 some damage, right? 12,000 some. We'll have Cyclops take it, but that means if we play Full Blast, he would normally stun himself. Okay, this is probably good. If we had the qualifying red on the board, he would stun himself. Since we don't have over 9 red on the board, he won't do the additional damage, but he also won't stun himself, and that's a good thing. So since he's not stunned, I can make sure he gets hit with the next hit. Optic Blast takes him out, and now we're just ahead in the match. Alright. I think this is starting to work. Extra move in blue. Oh, we had it for a second. Boy, this is close, isn't it? Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, he got a cascade and wins it with 415 health remaining. We had it. We had it if he didn't get a cascade at the end. Oh, that's so funny. Well, not a pro, just a player, guys. Unreal. Well, let's see, we lost points, 5-12. We need a really big hit to get command points now. Maybe we have time for 2 more matches. That's a friend. I'd love to get those points, but... Alright, we'll take this guy on with the standard PvP team. And we're going to find a way to win with Iron Man. We need to find a teammate that is Team Iron Man. From the boost list. She's got to be Team Cap, right? Yep, Team Cap. No surprise there. I just thought I would double check. What do we do? Well, I don't want to play another 5-star yet because it'll change my matchmaking a little bit. Let's go with a 4-star that we can just guarantee our team affiliation here. Purple-green makes the most sense. No team cap or not affiliation with Jean Grey, unfortunately. Come on, we can find somebody that has the affiliation we want. Just heroes. That's rough, isn't it? Heroes and X-Men, but no team affiliation when they're an X-Men, unfortunately. Well, maybe this experiment isn't going to go as well as I was hoping. Just heroes. I'm looking for a purple-green that's a Team Cap member, so if you think of it, let me know. It'll be too late by the time this plays, but maybe we'll forego the green, although they have... Yeah, we can't forego the green. He's going to be Team Cap for sure. Yep, we need Iron Man. So only certain characters and then the 5-star level characters are going to be the Team Iron Man or Team Cap, but just thought we would keep looking here. Well, wasting too much time, I think, to figure this out. Team Cap with Star-Lord. Can you believe that? I'd love to use his purple ability, or his yellow ability, but let's see if we can win this way. Got a good team up to use, so let's not forget about that. Let's go. I think we can find a way to win. So like usual, we'll try to take Thor down to about 50% health and then plan our strategy for knocking him out from there. The enemy team doesn't match blue, so they should be leaving blue matches on the board for us quite a bit. Seven yellow already, okay. Took blue because there was nothing else to go for. That means we're doing a okay job at keeping colors away from them. Don't really want them to take all my blue, but... So now, at least with Team Cap, we're going to get the 16,000 some damage, 16.8 or so, for that shot. That'll be a lot better for 9 AP cost. And they're not really going to be going for a lot of purple either, and that'll help us with Star-Lord. He can either steal their projectiles if Thor starts getting those out, or he can steal AP. Ouch. Set them up quite a bit there. Nine black, so be very careful with black from here on out, of course. A lot of green to match. We're going to get a red probably no matter what I do, so let's do red-green. Okay. Let's place, they're getting a lot of AP in different colors. Let's play Star-Lord something bad and see what AP we steal. Yellow, okay, that's good. Seven green, so be careful on green now. We've got our blue ready to play. Yellow from Cyclops. Might get some good action out of this. Let's see. Probably want to try to get black ready before we do this, though. Maybe. And there's the 9 red. So now we're in trouble again. Okay. So let's do this. They're probably going to play either Thor's red or they're saving up for Cyclops red or Okoye's, which is a little more expensive. So we don't know if we're going to take a hit right now or not. But there's a 2 out of 3 chance that they're not going to play Thor's red and they're saving for the next turn. If that's the case, let's take a chance and do a Cyclops move since he's got more health than anyone. And they did play it. Well, 1 out of 3 chance that they were going to do that, and there they did. Okay, well, could have been worse. We have our green AP ready to go. And Thor's getting pretty injured, so this might be about the time. We just need to, oh, look at that extra move. Cool, okay. So Thor's at 32,000 health. I wanted to try to get our black ability ready to play, but that's going to take 4 more black before we even lose Cyclops. So that's going to be pretty tough to do. We've got a big critical hit coming, and they've got nothing ready to play yet. So let's do that on Cyclops for 9,800 damage. Okay. I think this might be the moment. Big red match 4. Probably want to keep all that red on the board. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Star-Lord something bad will steal AP again. Stole purple so we can play it again. Stole their green. Perfect. We don't have to worry about their green. We're in really good shape now. So let's play Mutant Revolutionary. Puts red on the board. Get a little bit of matches. Play it again. Cool. Now Thor's down to that level. Let's play Girl Friday. Destroys all kinds of red. Pretty good damage. Potential for cascades all over the place. That's what we wanted to see. Nicely done. Okay, so now let's do this again. But let's put Cyclops up front here. So look what we're doing. We're kind of changing the colors that are available on the board. This is what we were supposed to get out of Iron Man in the last battle. This is fun. Okay, so now I think we're probably pretty good. Let's go ahead and play bit of both. It'll be team damage, enough to take out Thor with a residual shot if we're lucky. got him. Perfect. Okay. Steal AP again. Kind of on autopilot here. That's fun. We don't have enough blue to fire it off again, but we'll probably get there. Where are we at here? Okay. We might as well do a big full blast on Okoye. 20,000 damage. Sweet. And we need what? A little bit of blue. They don't have anything dangerous to play on us except for black. So let's go here. Yellow won't matter too much. Okay, our Cyclops is back. We'll steal more AP since we've done so well with the purple. Stole blue. Perfect. This is a lot of abilities to play, but this is kind of the fun way to have a match go. Added red to the board. Another Girl Friday. And you know what? I should have played my red before that because we're getting way past 30 red AP. That doesn't matter. We're ready to win this thing. Star-Lord for fun. And I think our opponent might say, how did they beat us with that team? Well, finally, the winning team is truly the winning team. Alright, that was pretty fun. I'll take that win. And I went a little long, guys. Let's see. Can we get in one more quick match for the command points and then we'll end it there? We'll probably put out a little bit better team on defense than that. But that was a fun intro with Iron Man. We'll play him a lot more in the season simulator. So make some requests of who you'd like to see in action. We'll take on, maybe we won't put out a better team, but we'll play another mirror team here. We'll take Star-Lord out, I think. Maybe not. We'll be able to steal the strike tiles from Old Man Logan with purple, though. Nope, we need purple for Goblin. So we've got purple, black, red, yellow. So blue-green would make sense in this setup. We know we don't have green, so blue for either Ant-Man or Thor. What would be better? Probably Thor. And if we need to use her red, that would make sense. Okay. Her red will do a whole lot more damage than Cyclops. We will target Cyclops first here. The enemy team doesn't have a green ability. Red. So when they play an ability, Old Man Logan's going to put out some black strike tiles. So we want to probably keep black matched off the board quite a bit. And especially keep it away from enemy Goblin, because of his Goblin Glider ability is very strong. That's what we're going for as well. Match 4 in green really isn't that helpful, and all you would get is white AP out of it, so let's go for this instead. Oops, extra move though, Rick. They're going to be, look at that, 7,500 damage from that critical tile. I just handed it to them. Well done. Feel free to make fun of me in the chat. Blue-black. There's the living legend. We knew that was going to happen. And it ends the turn, so I'll take that. We'll make one less strike tile out there. Black is pretty spread out. It's time to play our Goblin Glider. You want to make sure and play that when there's no black matches available on the board, and your next turn won't set one up for them to match it away, because you need one turn for that to become fortified from Goblin's passive ability. Uh-oh, trouble. Never know what's going to happen with the board when he plays that. Lucked out. Match 4 missed our Goblin Glider. We got to make sure we get that back and make sure we get it to resolve. That seemed to happen fast. I wasn't even ready for that. Ouch. Oh man, we're in trouble again. We are in trouble again. We have a lot of our abilities ready to play. Extra move on the board, so that'll help. Let's make sure and get Cyclops just knocked out here. One less problem to worry about. We can stun one of those guys. Let me think here. What do we want to do? They don't have anything else ready to play, so let's just continue for a little bit. Gotta get those strike tiles out of here. So, alright. Could get some automatic red matches from our yellow abilities, so let's do it. Perfect. Extra move lined up. And by the way, Thor's striking distance yellow ability does remove or change enemy special tiles, the strike tiles, into charged tiles. And so it's not that bad of an ability to play. Nobody ever really plays it, including me, because there's better yellow stuff to do usually. But if you're in big trouble with strike tiles, it can save you. Let's do this. And now I need to decide what to do with that critical. Probably we gotta get Thor taken care of here. So let's stun Old Man Logan and hit Goblin with a big ol' smite. Extra damage for the charge tiles, like you remember. Okay. Definite overkill, but I just need to get this guy out. Now we have 3 turns with no issues against us. We're going to play... It's nice to play Goblin's ability while the remaining enemy is stunned for 3 turns, because you can really make sure that those countdowns will go off. Or try your best anyway. Alright, we're going to win, thank goodness, but let's... when you play Goblin, you can choose any color you want, and red does a bunch of damage, about 9,000 some damage for each of the countdowns if they're resolved. That's great. Blue, if you choose blue, it's a stun. Yellow creates protect tiles. Purple steals AP. Green blows up areas around the countdowns and does damage. And black creates very strong strike tiles. So I think red's fine, because while he's stunned and they go off, we're going to get this guy out of here. 94 health remaining. Let's just end it with the Goblin Glider, and barely made it through the match once again. Cool. Probably not keep that, because I can't use it during his tournament. And we make it past 575 and get to the initial command point level in the match for 10 CP. Ha! We got hit back -8. Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to have to end it there. We're rolling pretty good in this early part of the event. Try to go for a top 10 or better spot in clearance level 9 with Cyclops. Let me know how it's going for you guys, and thanks so much for watching. I want to end it here. If you need more MPQ on Twitch, make sure and check out Eneos04, Kill Power, and some of the other guys in the links down below my main area in the video, including Triok and Kevin 8-Bit Forever. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. Please hit up Mr. MPQ and Artem and MPQ Mastery on there for more great content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.